What possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. Rose is out there with Brown. Then there's B, and it's Horton in at the 1 spot. B, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Off target from outside. And so James will bring it up for the Ravens. Jones, the pass to Evans.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for the Ravens, Evans taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Evans. And both free throws good for Evans. Here's Horton. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brown outside. Beyond the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the inside. Here's Griffin. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Louisville has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Horton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defender all over.
Louisville shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. The Ravens have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Back to James. Clock at 6. Pass to Evans for the 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. They're getting their first look at the season at Vancouver in this one. Here's Horton. Here's the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Louisville trails by 4. Here's B. Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Louisville, no good that time either.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Now here's Griffin. They set the pick. Basket counts. 6 points for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
So the Liberty, the last game, a loss to the Stars.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
But during that specific game, you'd love to say, hey, stop shooting threes. But obviously, that's a big part of their identity.
Now here's James. Vancouver working the ball around now. And finished off by Griffin.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Louisville trails by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the pick. B, the pass to Horton. Louisville, no good that time either. Vancouver, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Clark is checked in for Vancouver. And Louisville here with the change too. Rogers is checked in. Louisville trails by 10. Has to be. Now Brown from outside the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now here's Jones. Now Clark. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's B. Inside. Rogers. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. James against Brown. James, the pass to Evans. Outside, James. And it's blocked by Brown. It's Clark with the rebound.
And you see the bench react as that layup doesn't drop. That's not exactly what they were expecting.
James kicks to Clark. Over Rose. Here's Evans. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
It's stolen by Brown. To the paint. He's covered by Clark. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Outside, James. Clark sets a screen for James. They get it back. And that one's good by Clark.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Rose kicks to Brown. Off target from three-point range.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Jones dishes to Evans. Shot clock at 6. James, the pass to Jones. Over Rogers. And they recover it. James outside. Pass to Griffin. And it's Evans in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Louisville trails by 7. It's Brown on the wing. Here is Rogers. Here's B. At 3 off the mark. On the wing, James. He's covered by Brown. And the dunk by Evans.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. And you look at the Wizard. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court. And, of course, the Wizard. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes.
The stretch that these 2 youngsters have had defensively has been great. I mean, they're like pests. And I mean that in a good way. He thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to James. Outside, Griffin. And the rebound goes to Louisville. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Rodgers passes to Rose. Count it.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Liberty making a switch here. 1:36 left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Jones. Back to Griffin. Pass to Clark. Vancouver working the ball around now. And a wide open look for James. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Launches a three. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Clark. And here's Griffin. To the middle. Here's Evans. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And a brick wall creating that space for the easy score.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. The Wizard, he's checked in for Rose.
Evans, shooting one.
Louisville trails by 10. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. No good with the triple.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's the Wizard after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. That shot is off. And it's Vancouver enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
James is out there with Evans. And it's Griffin. Then it's Jones. And for Louisville, we've got Rose. He's out there with Brown. And it's Rodgers in at 2 guard. For Vancouver, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That free throw, no good. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. Jones is out there with Griffin. Then it's James. Then it's Evans. There's the three. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
On the court for Louisville, we've got Rogers. Rose is out there with Brown, and it's Horton in at the point. And here are the Liberty now, after Vancouver picking up the basket just moments ago. Jones looking for an opening. It's Evans on the wing. Vancouver working the ball around now. Nails the baby hook. 14 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Horton off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Pass to James. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. That one bounces around and comes back out.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Brown's shot is good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Griffin. Evans outside. Jones for three. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here is Rogers. He's off on that one. Good D by Jones. Takes a three. Rebound by Rose. Louisville trails by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
They set the pick. A three-pointer off the mark. Vancouver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Vancouver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he can't get the first one. Vancouver making a switch here. Clark's checked in. B's checked in for Louisville. And he sinks the second. Louisville trails by 14. He's covered by Clark. Here's Brown. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to James. Pass to Griffin. Here's the triple. Rebound by Rose.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
For Louisville, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The Wizard, he's checked in for Louisville. On the free throw, no good. And for the Ravens, they've come in off a good outing against Virginia. Pass to Evans. James dishes to Evans. Back to James, and Jones has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. James, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the field.
Now here's Brown. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Brown's got 9.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Outside, Jones. Here's Griffin. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Brown the pass to B. Back to Brown. Puts it up. Vancouver pulls it in. Evans has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Jones. Evans outside. James, the pass to Griffin. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Pass to B. With the shot. Vancouver pulls it in. Evans has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Griffin. Over Rose. That doesn't go either for Griffin.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to B from the arc. And James pulls it down.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Griffin's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's the Wizard. Brown outside. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Griffin kicks to James. Pass to Griffin. Can they get it? That doesn't go either for Griffin.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's the Wizard. Louisville passing it around. Louisville needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Rose moves back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Ravens, Chandler's checked in for James, and it's the Wizard in for Jones. Louisville also making some changes. The Wizard comes in for the Wizard, and it's the Wizard in for Brown. Now, here's Clark. And it's Chandler top of the key. Pass to the Wizard. Chandler outside. Banked in off the glass. Clark's got his 2nd basket. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
B can't get it to go.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's the Wizard. Left side, Griffin. Down low, here's Rogers. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Rogers has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Back to Chandler. The Wizard passes to Chandler. Now here's Griffin. Looking to end his cold spell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Liberty making a switch here.
1 shot.
The free throw off from Griffin. Louisville trails by 8. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rogers. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And we finished 1 half of basketball. Ravens lead by 8. Time now for the halftime break. with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at what do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls and setting the tempo.
He is definitely the leader they need him to be. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for Vancouver.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. They've got James. Griffin out there with Jones. Then it's Evans. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. To the left wing. Brown outside. The three-pointer no good. Vancouver leading by 8. Griffin looking it over. Rose against Evans. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Rose. They set the pick. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Louisville trails by 6. Here's B. Sweet little floater. B's got his second bucket tonight.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Griffin kicks to Evans. James a screen on Rose. And here's Evans outside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
B can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
No good on the triple.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Kicks it out to James. Off target with his 3. Louisville trails by 6. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. 2 points, that one goes. He has 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Rose passes to B. Vancouver pulls it in. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And here's James outside.
Vancouver foul call. Number 43. First personal foul.
Louisville trails by 7. Here's B. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. He gets that one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Inside. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And he uses the glass on the layup. B's got 8 points.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Outside, Jones. Evans outside to the middle. 11 feet away, and he gets it to go. 23 points in the game.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Pass to Horton. Here's B. From outside, off the mark. The drive by James. And here's Jones. Another shot. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's B. 8 points for him.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Vancouver pulls it in. Evans is Vancouver leading by 7. James the pass to Evans. Jones for 3. Again the miss by Jones. The Liberty have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Ravens.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Clark, he's checked in for Vancouver. And Louisville here with the change too. Rogers checked in for Brown. Here's Griffin. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Louisville trails by 4. B the pass to Horton. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is good. He has 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Evans kicks to Jones. Back to Evans. Pass to James. The shot. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Rodgers has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's B. Tips it up. And the second chance effort by Rose. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Liberty.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Evans kicks to James. Vancouver working the ball around now. Here's Griffin. And just miss after miss right now.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the inside. Here's Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Every so often, Jim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, his job there was to get them the lead, and he did that.
Here's Evans. Takes it off the glass. Evans has got 11 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Rodgers. A 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Good on the bucket, and it's a 3-point Vancouver lead.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Here's Horton. He's got 6. Has to be. 3-pointer. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Horton. With a step back. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Jones kicks to Evans. Pass to Griffin. The tray. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's B. The rebound by James. Vancouver leading by 3. In the corner, it's Griffin. Outside, Jones. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 7th assist here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Horton, defended by Griffin. Outside Rose, just 4 to shoot. B, another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Vancouver shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And Griffin slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Vancouver. They're up by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So for the Liberty right now, Rose is out there with Brown. Then there's Rodgers, and it's Horton in at the point guard. James dishes to Jones. Mark against Rose. Goes up on the high post. Horton with the rebound. Louisville trails by 8. Here is Rogers. Pass to Horton. Launches it. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so James will bring it up for Vancouver. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Clark outside. There's a good screen. Inside. No good on that one. Nice D from Rose. And for Louisville, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Count it. Good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Left side, Griffin. Lays it up off the glass. And the Ravens lead by 6.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Pass to Brown. The rebound by James. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Count it. And it's an 8-point Vancouver lead.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Brown outside. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And he comes up with the deuce. Here's Griffin. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Brown outside. Pass to Horton. Shoots the 3. It doesn't go for him. Vancouver leading by 6. Now here's Griffin. 16 feet away. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's just a 3-point Vancouver lead.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Right block shot, and no good. Trying to use the glass. The Liberty have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And here's Brown outside. Vancouver pulls it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break. Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Right wing. Here's Horton. Offline with his 3.
Oh, he is off the deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Brown. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
James, the pass to Jones. No good on the three. Louisville has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Louisville passing it around. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's off from 3-point range. It's Jones on the wing. Back to James. 3-pointers off the mark. Louisville trails by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Jones with the ball for Vancouver. Griffin with it. Count that bucket. Griffin's got 10 points here in the second half.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Horton. Vancouver pulls it in. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Griffin kicks to James. Pass to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Here's James. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And he jams it with authority.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Out to the wing. Left side, Griffin. Now Jones. No good.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Outside Brown. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Jones. Vancouver leading by 5. Lets loose a 3. Rebounded by Brown. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good on the layup.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Griffin against Rogers. Oh, softly lays it in.
We've all fallen in love with the 3-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Evans, he's checked in for Clark. And Louisville here with the change, too. He's checked in for Rogers. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Rose in the post. He's against Evans. And there's the 3.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Jumper is off.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Yeah, that goes in.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Launches it. Cleared away by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Ravens. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he jams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
From outside, that's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
So it's Vancouver picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. Now it's time for our player of the game.